Welcome to the Siegel campaign, session 35, Thicker Than Water. And reintroducing our player. Oh shit, wrong. Our players.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So, let's give a very warm welcome back to Braille.
Hello. Yippee.
Ye.
Woo.
Woo.
Alright.
Right. So, as we left off in the last session, the party was going to sleep after a very heavy night of party drink and internal and external revelations. And we'll rejoin the group momentarily. But first, before the party is to wake... Oh, hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Perfect timing.
Guess who's back? Also, reactives. Reactive. Fair enough. Actually, to be fair, you're not exactly in a position to do the reactive right now, are you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I can. I mean, I'm just in like a neighborhood.
Fair enough.
No, eyes
Yeah.
on the road.
I can do it. I just have to go 25 miles per hour, which I'm going less.
Eyes on the road.
Oh, hello.
No, my eyes are in the
oops.
sky.
Okay, right. So, before the party's to wake the next morning, we turn our eyes to a different wake. You crawl out of the water, fishing your bloodied hands out onto the shores of an island, presumably Azusia. Battered, tired, and sore.
Alright. She takes in a deep breath, looking around for a moment,
You see...
seeing that
Oh, sorry. You see...
her... Whatever, go ahead.
Sorry. You see a plume of smoke still rising off in the distance, and a castle on a hill which seems to have recently been raided. Carry on.
She looks around and sighs, kind of limping herself back up, having a scar over her left eye, and a pretty nasty burn on her side. She walks up towards the plume of smoke in that direction, hoping that some civilization is around.
You are met with a young, scruffy-looking half-elf. She's... well, she doesn't look like she's slept. Tankard of ale in her hand. She cheers to you. We did it! We're free. We're fucking free. Ah.
1 second.
Of course.
She kind of gets the ale and drinks it, like in one chug, basically, and goes, "Needed that? Okay."
I was gonna drink that.
Oh, she wasn't offering it to me? It made it seem
Oh
like,
no,
okay, never
sorry.
mind.
It was from the
No,
party. Oh, okay.
she was not,
Never mind.
she would not drink
She
it.
didn't steal a tinner's ale.
No.
Okay. Uh, oh, did you see?
What?
Those newcomers really know how to fight. Almost as well as we know how to party.
Newcomers, you say?
Yeah, I haven't left yet. Ugh, don't think they're gonna be staying long. Be warned, I think one of them is a notorious but fucking awesome pirate.
What's their name?
My name's Tina. And she just falls over.
He sighs and keeps going, limping slightly as she walks around in her shark form.
You see a pair of very familiar ships moored in a dock.
A bit of a relief sighs out of her mouth as she walks up to the ship, makes her way up the. She just jumps onto the ship, boots the striding spring and all that. She relaxes as she gets into the familiar space. Goes to a very certain room within the walls of the ship and knocks at Dahlia's door.
Kind of hear a little bit of a groan, like.
Uh, Room service? She says sheepishly.
I'm back in the morning.
She sighs, smiling, and she goes, "It's wake."
Wait. Wake! You hear her, like, scramble to her feet, fall, and then, like, brush over to the door. Like, bursts open. She leaps into you, and you can smell alcohol on her breath. Wake!
Oh, okay.
Wake!
Easy. It's okay. I'm here. It's okay.
As you can.
As you pull back, you see Wick is missing an eye. It's a long story.
Like, she still looks a little bit out of it. Uh, and she turns away from you and throws up.
Oh dear. Okay. Let's get you some water.
Oh, my head.
Party all hard all night?
What?
Got it. She kind of goes over to the kitchen, grabs a cup of water, hands it to her.
Mm. She just like chugs it down.
Fair enough.
Gosh, then. Uh, I would love to know what happened last night. But it's so good to see you again.
Yeah, it's nice seeing you again too. You can see a tear well up in her own one good eye as she goes. Sorry, it's just. I didn't think I was gonna be back here anytime soon. By the way, as a warning, as a information, Wake is at 10 hit points.
Ooh.
Uh,
Wait,
just just so you can tell how much the damage was. Anyway, sorry, 14 hit points, I guess. Anyway,
yeah. She finally sees the fact that she's missing an eye. What? What happened to you?
it's a
Who
very
did
long
this?
story. I did that. Don't worry.
You tell me not to worry, but good heavens, it's Selena's grace. Look
I
at
know.
you.
I know.
Wait, where is what was her name? Ash.
Who's
Come.
that? Okay.
She's stumbling a little bit as she leads you to try and find Ash.
She kind of stops you for a moment as she goes, "Darling,
Yeah?
just give me a moment. This is a lot. Just a second. I just need a second." I'm gonna sit down, go get your friend, and we'll meet up, okay?
I'll be back very shortly. If you're hurt, she can heal you.
Got it. She nods. And with that excuse, I'm gonna go grab more spaghetti. I'll be right back, sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
The
so
spaghetti.
Dahlia's now like dashing around the ship trying to find Ash. Where would she find Ash?
Um, I don't know because I don't know the layout of the ship. The best estimation I can give is like in one of the main common rooms or in their room, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, so she's gonna knock on the door to Ash's room. Ash, are you there?
You hear rustling of what sounds like paper from inside, and they come to the door. Yes. Oh, can I help?
Yes. My fiance, she's returned, but I fear she may be gravely injured. I don't know
They
how far your power expands, but she falls to her knees. Please help her. She's unwell.
The door flies open, and Ash, sorry, hold on. Ash helps Dahlia up, and kind of dusts off their shoulders, then claps them on the shoulder and is like, "Take me to her."
So Dahlia is like scrambling back to where she had left Wake. Wake! Wake!
I'm here. I'm here. Almost
Oh,
dead, but I'm here.
thanks to Lune. Wake, this is Ash. She is a cleric. Ash, this is Wake, my shark fiance. Please, Wake, I can tell you are severely injured. Is there anything you can do to help?
Hold on, I'm checking.
Yeah, she kind of stumbles around as she says that and like falls flat on the floor. Ugh.
Wait, sighs. Coob just kind of stands up, picks her up, and just kind of hugs her into her lap. No words are exchanged as she needs us, man. A lot of shit happened.
Ash. Hold on.
Okay.
Ash casts Prayer of Healing, which is you regain 2d8 hit points plus. Hold on. Which ability is spellcasting under?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah. You gain 2d8 plus 4 hit points, which is I'll roll for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she kind of snuggles in Wake's chest.
Aw. She just pats her head, sighing, and just goes, I'll be okay. Been through worse. Haven't, but, you know.
Yeah, so it's Wake gets 14 the Prayer of Healing gives 14 hit points back.
Fair enough. At least the major wounds have been sealed, so she goes, appreciate it. The hurt. Okay.
I'm glad I could help. Ash kind of is still not great around new people, but is like not as unsure as they were when they first met the party.
Mm-hmm.
No. Dolly is like, thank you. And Lune's great plane. And
I assume Dahlia is crying a little bit.
hmm?
I assume she's crying a little bit.
A little, yeah.
Ash kind of walks back to the ship to give the two a bit of privacy.
Honestly, fair. She goes,
Yeah.
you don't know how much I didn't want to be there, but basically, I've been fighting ships. As she cleans away her tears.
You've been fighting ships. Which ships?
Gracious ships.
Her face sinks a little bit. Please tell me you have not been followed.
It would be very impressive if they did, but I doubt it. She says with a little bit of spite towards them in her voice. I made sure
So,
they didn't follow it.
she settles back down a little bit and kisses Wake on the cheek. Gosh, You don't know what you have missed. Oh man. Father Starlight is now Brother Starlight.
Hold
Eliza's
on, hold
home
on.
kingdom.
Before all that, I don't think that's enough. I don't know. Nuh-uh. She kind of goes and gives her a full kiss on the mouth. And just goes back up and goes, "That's good. That's better. Now, you said Eliza was what?"
Eliza's home kingdom of Zushia is no more. I don't
Oh,
even remember all of last night, but it's been freed. You would not believe some of the stunts that I have been able to pull.
hmm,
She she
interesting.
leans in close to Wake. I fried a dragon.
Oh, good job. Good job. What? All right. Whatever. Uh,
With lightning,
okay.
dear.
Okay. That's okay. I thought you ate a dragon. Anyway. Uh,
Fried.
exactly. Fried.
I see.
All right.
No, but take
Also,
take a look at this. She pulls out the trident, kind of twirls it around a bit. She casts oh gosh, lightning shot onto it and dispels it as it turns into a crackling bolt of lightning in her hands.
that is lovely, dear. By the way, one thing I should mention. Your shirt went backwards.
Yeah. As oh man, if she
Sorry, I didn't want to embarrass you any further. I'm sorry. I just,
if she or she shimmies out of the hole, the neck hole, and just turns the nightgown around and pulls it back on.
Okay,
Thank you.
good.
Uh,
No worries. Now,
I suppose Pretty Boy would not have known. I remember him last night, but not much more than that.
her face kind of locks in. Hmm. Okay. Uh, hmm.
I just realized like she does what she might be implying, but she doesn't even realize that she's implying that. She just says it so innocently.
Okay. So, anyway, uh, any other developments I should be aware about? Any big events?
I know there was something yesterday, but I cannot recall for the life of me what it was. Perhaps the others might know. Captain was probably
How
on the deck.
drunk were you?
Drunk. I shouldn't have been drunk.
Did you drink anything?
The only thing I remember was one glass of a mug of very fine mead.
She snaps her fingers. That's why. Okay. Alright. Alright, little bird. Come on, let's go.
She jumps up onto Wake's shoulders. I miss this
She.
spot.
I missed the weight on my shoulder. She walks forward towards the ship and. Uh. Wait, is Evie sleeping?
Oh, she's in her office.
Oh, okay, fair enough. She's never in her room. Forget about that. Uh. She walks over and knocks gently on the captain's door.
She opens it and steps outside.
Hey, Cap.
Hello.
Huh. No major
Genevieve?
reaction.
She blinks for a moment. She goes, "Wait a moment." She goes, "You're back."
Yep. And I need an eye patch. If you have one.
Oh, of course. And she kind of reaches towards your face and then pulls her own hand back as if to be like, ah, because she doesn't want to like directly touch your face. Like she knows that's rude. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
she looks around and she goes, I think I might have one in my room. One moment, and she runs down the stairs, shuffles through their room, grabs some fabric, runs back up to you with it.
That works. She puts on the little eye patch, makeshift eye patch.
Either that or she could there is the eye patch from Archibald's like costume, like his disguise costume. That black rose eye patch. I feel like that'd be pretty baller.
Is Archibald in the room?
He's probably like outside the office, but he's relatively nearby, I'm sure.
Yeah. Alright, well. Okay. That cough was real, by the way, that was not wake.
Oh hell yeah.
She takes the eye patch, puts it on, and goes, that feels somewhat better. Anyway. Where's... Who's left? Who we got left? Did we lose anybody?
We
I
haven't
heard
lost.
you-
Well, actually, wait. Okay? So canonically, right? Doe is just napping. Like that is the canon explanation for why Doe is MIA.
But,
Evelyn?
wait,
So canonically, Doe is just napping, right?
I think so. Like, kind of just semi-coma thing from just the stress of suddenly being organic. Not
Yeah,
sure.
that's fair. Evie explains that all the party members are present, except Nap, of course, and that there are 2 new party members, Ash and Dill.
Okay. She goes, okay. That's... Wait, who's do? I know. The question for later. That's good. Everybody's here. Thank the Lordy. Now, I wouldn't... It wouldn't be too rude to ask that, like, if I can get my room back with Talia. Is that cool?
Oh, I
course.
mean, you're sure to welcome. You're sure to stay in her room.
Great. Being hit by cannonballs hurts a lot.
Do you need to lay down?
A little. What I could use right now is some company, but being alone in the sea for how many days? How long was I gone? Lord, I
Evie
forgot.
checked her calendar. How long canonically was Wake gone?
I'm not sure. I think it's been a couple of weeks.
That sounds right. Like 2 weeks,
Oh
two,
wait,
3
no,
weeks.
it's been like... Oh, it was since, the thing, the...
Since the archipelago.
So, like, I think it was
so like a
bit
month?
over a week, maybe?
Oh,
like-
okay.
Somewhere between a week and 2 weeks.
Yep.
2 weeks for easy math.
Yeah.
2 weeks for easy right.
She says,
Plus, he
"Oh, it's
spent a
been
fair
2
bit of
weeks."
time in Azushia with the resistance.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
dictatorships don't just die in a day.
She goes, okay, 2 weeks. I have some catching up to do. Okay, it's fine. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm totally not bothered that I fought for 2 weeks straight. It's okay.
I know you
Wait.
need some healing. Is there anything else I can do for you?
She thinks about it for a moment. Not at the moment. I mean, unless you can give me a new eye. But That's what happened.
Unfortunately, I cannot.
Wait,
I can
you
certainly
fought
try.
them for 2 weeks straight.
It was a ship. I had to dismantle it. Of course, I fought it for 2 weeks straight.
Please tell me it was not at the archipelago.
Nope, middle of the ocean.
Like you can feel, see, and hear just the relief as she sighs.
Yeah, they were. I could tell they were tracking you all. They sent reinforcements. I fought. Let me roll d4. I fought around 2 ships. It was pretty bad, but I'm here now. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna. You can tell she's not okay.
Please, go rest.
All right. I just need a couple hours to get my bones back in my body. It's fine. All right. Here, let me just. She holds Ali by the shoulders, puts her down gently, and just limps back to the room. Not
Dolly is
before.
watching her with concerned eyes as she does.
You hear a thump as she falls onto the bed.
Aww.
But yes. um.
Dahlia returns to Evie. He's like, what happened last night? I
Oh,
don't have much recollection.
the party got pretty, a little fun. I believe you teleported and then teleported back.
Wait, I teleported?
She nods.
With what?
A teleportation circle.
She looks at you suspiciously. Like, that is not a spell I know.
She shakes her head. I just saw traces of it
Where?
on the ground.
Yes, but where at exactly?
Uh, it was by the main entrance.
She very quickly flies up and rushes off to investigate. When she gets to the site where the teleportation circle was, what does she find?
Evelyn?
Oh, sorry. Like the source of. Bleh. Sorry. So you're. Oh yeah, very much so. You're looking at the thing, the residue of the teleportation circles.
Yeah.
You see, still somewhat, sort of burnt, but not really, into the dirt. The teleportation sigil to the lunar archipelago, and just carved into the dirt next to it, there's the one to Pretty Boy's room.
She looks incredulously, just because she knows exactly what the archipelago circle will be, obviously. But out of curiosity, she touches the other one and ends up teleporting into Pretty Boy's room. I think that's
Yeah.
probably where I'm gonna leave her off for now.
Also, they don't stay open for more than a single round. You would effectively have to recast the spell.
Okay.
Yeah, like she draw. Yeah, I mean,
She traces it?
I assume that if she either she traces it or like she just touches it and it opens briefly.
Okay. Yeah.
Either way works.
Yep. Fair enough. Though it does remain open for, like, 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Is anyone else doing anything?
I think they're all recovering from being drunk.
Pardon?
I think they all are recovering from being drunk, but
Well,
correct me if I'm wrong.
To be fair, most of them got, like, some of the alcohol kind of removed from their system.
Fair enough.
Eliza's still dancing with Val. Ah.
Oh,
Aw,
Aww.
cute.
absolute sweetie pie behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Evie's probably checking the docking. Like she's probably just like prepping the ship and everything for eventually heading out sometime this day. You know, because like everything's set in stone. They're all, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
she's just doing like her routines, her chores.
After what feels like an hour or so, you hear a thud of the door, and she gets out of the room. But sorry, I'll let someone else go first. My bad.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Uh, she kind of gets out of the room, stretches a little bit, now in some pirate clothes rather than her bed outfit, and just goes like, "Ah, I needed a nap." Mm. Now to meet some new crewmates. And she, I guess she just walks around the ship looking for new people.
Hey, you'll, I guess, run back into Ash? Or
Ash.
into... Actually, yeah, because we have to get Starch's stuff done earlier than... Yeah, you run into Still.
What is still?
Hello. I don't believe I recognize your face.
Oh,
Still is a half elf, specifically a palm elf.
that's cool. She kind of looks at them and just goes like, "Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Wick."
Oh, hello. I suppose you must be on a part of a ship as well. I haven't met you personally, of course. I am the ship alchemist. Keep everyone
Oh,
healthy, power them up when they need it. That sort of thing.
right. I I serve two purposes. Uh, More so emotional support for a particular crewmate and a brawler, if you will. I get into fights a lot.
Oh, really? That's actually perfect timing then. Here, this may seem a bit sudden, but would you mind trying a sip of this? And he pulls a bottle of what seems to be some sort of amber liquid out of his pocket.
She shrugs, drinks it. Or sips it, sorry. No, drinks it.
Everything just feels. It's not as much as if you'd fully drunk it, but everything just feels slower around you all of a sudden. Like you're sped up massively. Your instincts, your movement speed, it just seems more.
She kind of blinks once
Well,
or
how do you
twice.
feel?
He goes, what'd you put in this? Question mark.
Ah, this should be a potion of haste, unless something's gone a bit wrong.
Okay then. She blinks more and more until the effect is off. And goes, got it. Well, seems you'll be quite useful. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh yes, I do try to be. Pleasure to meet you as well.
Well,
He offers a handshake, and for a second you can see something like moving under his sleeve.
she's going to try and ignore that, hopefully, and shakes his hand. How tall is your character, by the way?
Let me see. 6'1".
Damn. So not that far off. Wake is like, since she is in human form, she's 7'6".
Huh, wow.
Yeah, but anyway. This big one. Ooh, art. Anyway, she goes, well, I assume you and the cleric are the new additions to our party. Or crew, I should say.
Well, yes. I can't say I've met the cleric, but I haven't been out of my room much, really. This sort of thing takes a lot of time to develop.
I understand. Well, she stretches once more and goes, I shall see you later then. I have to clean up my part of the room because, yeah, I've been gone a little while. But,
Ah, that's a shame. Well, pleasure meeting you.
likewise, she nods and goes off to do her own thing.
And still heads back into his room to go back to brewing.
Did you want to also meet Ash?
That'd be nice. Sure,
Well,
maybe I mean.
also for still, because like you've got to go at some.
I
point,
do kind of have to bail
right?
here, unfortunately. I don't want to cut
Oh,
it too
now?
close.
Now?
Nowish, yeah, unfortunately.
Fair.
I can
Yeah.
plan a thing for their meeting later on so it can be a little bit more in depth.
Nice.
E,
Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't want to rush it.
Don't
of course.
worry.
Awesome.
Alright, well, see you around.
It's
See
been nice
ya.
meeting you.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
All right. So yeah. But I suppose we are. Well, what is everyone doing? I'm not gonna assume anything.
Ash can run into Wake, as they walk past each other, perhaps.
Sure. She goes, oh, hi.
Oh, I'm glad to see that you're doing better. I hope you're doing better. It's nice to meet you. My name's Ash. I was trapped in a mirror shield for about thousands of years. I'm quite old, but I haven't aged since I technically died when something very, very, very catastrophic happened to my civilization. I am alive. I just can't die of old age. Nice to meet you.
She blinks once or twice and takes in a deep breath. I mean, no offense to this, Ash. No offense at all. Who the hell starts a conversation like that? I just met you.
I have not talked to someone in. Well, I suppose that the rest of your party were the first people that I met out of the mirror, but do remember, this is, I suppose, my second day existing outside of a mirror.
Right. I apologize.
No, things have been very intense for me. You know, being freed from a mirror, fighting a big fire person, and then fighting a dragon, and then being incredibly sloshed at an excellent party. It is lovely to meet you.
Lush. Well, it's nice meeting you too. Since you told me your, well, whatever that was, I suppose I can tell you. My name is Blake. I was a sea monster for most of my life. Went out of hiding because of bumping into somebody. Dahlia, not somebody. I bumped into Dahlia. Now I am here, and it is. I just got out of fighting 2 ships for around 2 weeks. It's been an interesting day. It's been an interesting month, right?
Oh, for sure. I'm very glad that you're with us.
Right. Dear gods. She takes a deep breath, realizing the absurdity in that sentence, and goes, "Okay. Have you seen what Dahlia has gone off to?"
Not quite. I've not been paying attention to my surroundings. I apologize. Again, the inside of my brain feels like a hornet's nest. I will let you know if I do see her.
She doesn't touch her because she doesn't know this person well enough, but goes, "Well, take care then. Good luck
You
with the
too.
hornet's nest." Or, yeah. And she... So,
Yeah?
you can go ahead.
Now you first.
Damn, okay. She goes, and she just starts walking off slowly.
Ash, looks down at their hands and continues on their way.
Wake internalizes the thought of, like, what was that?
Ash is continually pressed that they do not know how to interact with people after being trapped in the mirror.
Fair enough. Who the hell starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. I know.
Yeah.
But, anyway, continue.
You okay, you?
Yeah. What's wrong?
Just that you're quiet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Players have kind of just been doing a bunch of, A, meeting one another, and B, chatting with one another.
Fair enough. Hmm.
Yeah, he's just checking, making sure that everything's stocked, that everything's prepped, that they're good for supplies. Obviously, I imagine in the kind of revelry of the party, some of the like she would have grabbed the spare food, so there's good extra spoilable food, but food that would have been pitched had she not grabbed it. So like the party actually has like real good food for the next couple weeks or so.
Yeah. Nice.
Some good drinks too.
Sweet. I'm just gonna sit at the edge of the deck, just admiring the view of the sea. Hell yeah.
Eliza. Oh, also, I don't know if you were told this, but the Firebrand crew, which is the Phoenix ship, Valerie Firebrand's Phoenix ship,
I think
they are. Oh,
I think they've been told that
debriefed.
because like
Okay,
what's
wonderful.
it called? Because they came back after that had happened during the middle
Oh,
of the
fair. I just want to make. I rather
the
better safe
Lunar
than sorry.
Archipelago arc.
Yeah, it's better said than sorry.
Hmm.
But
And that Eliza and Firebrand are now dating.
dancing, what to do. Yeah. Wake is gonna eventually fall asleep at the edge of the deck. Almost
Aw.
falling in the water so a couple times.
So, Dahlia, carrying on
Yes.
from where we left off with you.
Yes.
You pop into you pop and find yourself just standing in the middle of Pretty Boy's room.
What? What is this? What? Did she see Pretty Boy?
Yes. You see him kind of take an eye mask off, kind of squinting, this sort of just woken up look.
Oh gosh, I am so sorry. I did not mean to disturb you, Pretty Boy.
And
Oh,
kind of just plops it back down and puts his head back on the pillow.
no. Right. So this must mean I am able to use teleportation circle.
He gives a nod while his head is on the pillow.
Oh gosh. I could go home if I wanted to.
Kind of just, while completely horizontal, just signs out, "You did."
What? What? When?
Last night.
How? That's the schedule.
He kind of just tucks his hands under his pillow in the sort of sleeping position.
Yes, I suppose I shall leave you to sleep. What happened last night, though, aside from that? I don't remember.
there's kind of this sigh that emits from his kind of ravaged vocal cords. Hoists his torso up and just signs an explanation of effectively what happened.
Wait. What did I do? Oh no, what have I done? Oh,
Just
my
signs
father
effectively
bless
that
for
you
Brandy.
walked to the lighthouse.
My father blessing is gonna kill me. Oh no. Ugh. Her head like drops, but she looks to him and says, "Thank you for being honest."
Kind of just
Yes.
just gives a thumbs up and with his other hand just lazily clicks and the door swings open.
Yes, I shall leave you to sleep. And she like quietly leaves his room.
By the way, you notice in his room it's just an odd place. Hard to describe.
What kind of odd?
Just run-of-the-mill occult things.
Just I do not ask.
It's not like evil stuff, just this is very clearly the bedroom of a warlock of some great unfathomable beast of the depths.
Oh no. She turns around and screams at him, "What evil forces have you been messing with?"
No, you already literally knew this. You already literally knew that this guy was a warlock of, like, some great sea monster.
Yeah, I know. just like Evie, it didn't really sink in until then, when she actually sees all of this stuff.
Suddenly, a large portion of the Phoenix is enveloped in a globe of silence. As he just tucks himself back in.
Yeah, she is silently screaming at him. Oh, she's fuming. not realizing that he can't hear her until it's like, wait. Oh, and she curses him out and like stomps out of his room.
This.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, basically.
It's for the stream and VOD people, like, it's just the gif of, like, the lady just banging and screaming at someone's car window where he's just sitting back and relaxing.
Yeah, she returns to the sea jewel when she realizes where she is.
Yeah.
Evie's still just doing ship chores.
I'm still sleeping. But it looks like I'm awake because I'm just wearing an eye patch.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh god. I
What?
just realised next session takes place on Deltarune Day.
Oh goodness.
No.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
No.
We might. What if we did an
Oh.
Deltarune stream?
Slash silly, I have half a mind to just have a break because A, we haven't had a week's break for quite a while, and B, Deltarune.
Deltarune. Deltarune tomorrow! Let's go!
Deltarune in 6 more tomorrows.
Oh my goodness.
So tomorrow, technically. Yeah.
Yeah.
The transitive property of
I mean, to
tomorrow.
be fair, Deltarune is explicitly tomorrow in universe.
In 4 to 6 business tomorrows. But yes.
Yeah.
So then he just flies over towards the ship.
Yeah.
She just sees a very sleepy shark.
You do pass by Eliza and Valerie dancing.
She just gives a little smile, like good for them.
Good for them. These bitches gay. Sorry.
But she lands next to Wake and like just sits next to her, leans on her shoulder.
Being touched scares Wake. Wake. It scares her awake. And she just kind of falls into the water.
She somehow manages to catch herself with riding the winds.
Ah, okay. Sorry. Spooked me.
Are you alright?
I'm just. I'm moisturizing my lane, happy, you know? The usual. And she climbs back onto the ship. Fucking drives herself off like a dog away from Dahlia. And just goes, okay. I'm good, I haven't had a moment of rest for a while.
Yeah. Well, as Wake shakes, she actually does shape water and just kind of collects it, then just wicks it away.
Like a bucket.
Uh,
Hmm. Uh, alright.
she she like looks at Wake's eye,
Hmm.
just at the eye patch, and just sighs.
Hmm. She
Uh,
goes onto one knee and to get into our level.
I
Continue.
thought you had left me.
What? And leave the moon behind. She kind of holds onto her cheek. I wouldn't do that, and well, forever, really.
I thought
Besides,
that I thought that we looked out for each other. That I wouldn't have to be afraid if you were around, but you were gone, and I was scared.
I'm sorry. So I can't say really. It was a it was a dumb decision. Stupid decision to just go away on you like that. But it won't happen
Was it
again.
was it because of something I did?
No, 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 don't say that.
Why? Why would you throw yourself into danger like that?
Because I love you, Dahlia. Love sometimes means that you do things you don't want to do. Things you're scared of, things you're not prepared to do. But
But
there
it
was
doesn't mean that you should risk your life like this.
I know.
I know you are capable of defending yourself, but please, please do not do this again.
I wasn't planning on doing that ever again. I was scared. Scared to be alone again.
She throws herself to Wake.
She hugs her tight. Not breaking her ribs, but still bear hug.
Yeah.
I won't leave
Oh
again,
my.
okay? I promise.
She backs away from you and gives you like a serious look. Do not make a promise you can't keep.
She looks down, but nods. I will.
I trust that you will do what you need to do. But please, do not disappear on us like that again.
I won't.
Even if you had just told the captain where you were.
I was following the ship under the waters as usual. I just smelled them before I saw them. They had a. They had cannons pointed to the ship, Dahlia.
She looks at you just as with the same serious look, but a little bit like harsher. Where was this?
A little bit after we left the archipelago.
And you didn't warn us.
I know, I know, I know. I was stupid, I know.
Reckless, but not stupid.
You give me far too much credit. I could have gotten the whole crew killed if I just got there before.
She's struggling with her words a little bit.
So is Wake, so am I. And I continue.
If you ever see anything like that again, just tell us. Don't try to be the hero and fight it on your own. Just tell us.
She
We'll deal
sits
with
down.
it together.
And what if you get hurt?
She looks a little bit taken aback, but then even angrier. Hurt. Hurt? If I get hurt? Wake, you were not there during the the fire giant fight or the red dragon fight. I almost died without you. I saw my mother Salune. I thought I was dead. We needed you then.
Eliza literally did die.
One of us really did die. Eliza. I don't know if you've seen her, but she is not the same as she was before. Something happened when she was brought back to life, and now she's a changeling for some reason.
Perhaps a
We
lingering
needed you
pocket of
then.
Feywild energy.
We needed you during that fight. I know what you thought you were doing. What you were doing was noble, but we needed you then. I needed you then, and you weren't there. We fight as a crew, or we fight alone. Take your pick.
Shit.
Give me a second. Give me a second. She goes. I can't blame you for being angry. I shouldn't. I shouldn't have done any of the things I did. I should have been there for you. You're right. I wasn't.
Should does no good. You can't change what happened in the past, but you can change what you do going forward. She stands and then jumps onto the railing. I just hope you're there with us next time. She just flops down.
Like sitting on the railing or jumping to the sea?
Yeah, she sitting
Okay.
on the railing.
She doesn't know what she. Sorry, I'm a little crying right now. Anyway.
You're good.
She just looks down and says, "Is there any way I can make it up for this?"
She just closes her eyes and shakes her head. Just tell us these things, Wake. That's all I ask. So that none of us have to fight alone. As much as you don't want me to get hurt, I don't want to see you hurt either.
She holds her breath for a second and goes, "Sorry, doesn't cut it. I'm not very good at feelings. I'm not very good at talking. But do know Never meant to. I never meant to leave for so long. Never meant to leave at all.
She just sighs. We all need you, Wake. Thank you for feeling Horatio's ships. I will gladly commend you for that. She turns around and hugs her. I'm just thankful to see that you're alive.
She gives her a hug back, but it seems almost not hesitant, but like sad, even.
You scared me. I thought I might lose my home. I thought I might lose you. Just please let us help you next time.
She looks to the side and looks back down before going. I will.
Good.
I know I'm not good at this, but I'll let you guys help you. Help me.
She laughs, or she chuckles a little bit. Let's start with the meal, shall we? I am famished. I'm sure you are as well.
It seems there's more she wants to say, but she just keeps quiet and nods, a smile. I don't want to take too much time of the session. That's my reasoning.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Well, that was a lot.
Whew.
Damn.
Yeah.
Remind me. Did Archibald get sobered up?
I think he did.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. Archibald kind of stirs from the trance. Where is Evie?
She will still. She's likely by the wheel at this point. She's been doing chores for the morning, so just like sweeping the deck and stuff.
Morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm alright.
Wonderful.
Head's hurting a little bit, but oh well.
Anything I can help with?
Not sure. How are the others?
They seem to be fine. Wake has returned.
Oh, that's lovely. Wonderful.
Yeah. She lost an eye, but otherwise
Oh.
she's doing fine.
She can have. I have some. Hold on. And kind of runs back into the room and fetches the eye patch. With the rose on it.
Wonderful. I'll give her that when she returns.
You can use this while we search for some way to assist.
She nods. Did my mic cut? I said she nods.
No, I did.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. What of the Phoenix crew?
They seem to be recovering. Just partying a little hard. I know Val and Eliza are having a wonderful time.
Ah, lovely.
They're so cute.
And, well, I certainly know that Zephyr should be alright. And, no, she and Pretty Boy didn't touch a drop.
Good for them.
Have you seen Tide?
Not recently, but when I checked on them, he was sleeping in his room.
Wait, what was he?
Yeah, remember? Or no, not Tide.
No,
Fuck, that's
no,
Pretty Boy.
Yeah.
Last I saw of Tide, he was doing karaoke and twerking in front of the crowd.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He was becoming the light of the party.
Ah. Oh, glad he was enjoying himself.
Same.
You hear off in the distance a familiar voice. Echoing through the crisp morning streets. Singing very, very loudly and very out of tune, with words slurred together.
I think I found him. He goes, I think I found him.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that's certainly good. Ugh. I'm hearing it now. And just light burning the tower. Just stumbling down toward the docks. He is like kind of stumbling three-legged as he's shoulder to shoulder with Hellas.
He waves.
Hey! As he waves back, he kind of shifts. The balance shifts, and the pair stumble for a bit.
She smiles. I'm glad they're having fun.
Yeah. Hmm.
She thinks about her own drunken date of the last. She's like, oh boy.
Yeah. By the way, the DM, no, with the DM, no worries if you do have to. Absolutely understand.
I'm sorry. I'll
It's
be back soon.
Don't worry at all. Right. Right. So, party, bleh. Bleh. Sorry.
What?
You okay?
You good?
What to do, actually?
I had to stop my mouth on that one from saying something stupid.
Ah, come
Ah,
on.
I've got an idea.
It's very
Oh,
funny
no,
that...
yeah, Eliza. Sorry, Sol, go ahead.
Oh, when Evelyn said what to do, I had to stop my mouth from saying something stupid because it always happens every time.
Hey.
I
Oh,
always say it.
Oh, just the words something stupid.
Oh, no.
Jiggle jiggle.
Go ahead.
No. Oh, I was gonna say your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I can't. I don't contain myself when it's around other people, but I know in this situation I'm like, no, keep your fat mouth shut.
Hmm.
I've got an idea.
What?
Go crazy.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I just kissed. Jiggle jiggle.
We go crazy.
What was the idea?
Can I keep it in my head?
Mood.
Where on the ship is Evie currently?
Kind of, above deck, near the wheel, just kind of doing maintenance and checks and such.
So wherever the nearest exit is, Ash kind of pops their head out of it and kind of frantically tries to, like, be calm and normal about what they're feeling, but is very obviously not having the best time being calm and normal.
Yeah. Nice.
But to the point, Ash kind of, in this state of so very calm and normal, walks over to Evie. Sorry, hold on, my brain is mush. Yeah, walks over to Evie and is like, could I speak with you for a second?
She nods. Of course.
Ash kind of looks around and kind of breathes in for a second and just like collects themselves and then says, "What do you know of the world previous to what occurred with essentially the entire globe.
You see a pair of light blue ears prick up. But he will stay silent for the moment because he respects that that question was directed to someone else.
Evie
You see the
turns
lack of
and looks between
patience.
them both. she looks between them both and she goes, "Oh, I think I know someone who might know a little bit more than me about it." Shockingly.
He looks like a dog who's sitting for his food.
Oh my goodness.
Ash kind of looks between them both and goes, all right, and then takes another moment to collect himself and goes to... Sorry, name of the other character?
Archibald.
Archibald.
Sorry, to Archibald goes...
He also goes by that pathetic blue twink.
Oh!
Aw.
Yeah, to Archibald goes, what do you know of the gods, perhaps?
A trade in knowledge. Of course. Of course. Theology isn't exactly my strong suit, but I have my fair share of, if you'd like to join me down in my personal study, and, oh, hold on, would they be welcome in our room?
In our room? Of course.
Excellent. Follow me. As he kind of
Oh,
just runs.
Ash kind of reaches to stop them. Evie needs to know of this, I suppose.
Oh.
Kind of like timidly, as if they're
course.
not trying to impose.
Oh, yeah,
Come on.
I can tag along. That's no
course.
worries.
Let's go. And he runs to the room. You see him
It's like, let me get to the bookshelf.
paging. No. Once you get to the room, you see him just frantically paging through tomes of various thickness, dustiness, and put togetherness, some of which the pages are literally falling out at the bindings. Martin, to put it into perspective, some of the books look exactly like my original player's handbook.
Yeah,
From
that's
2014.
exactly what I was thinking.
That thing's
That
over
is
11 years
exactly
old,
what
and
I was thinking.
that thing's over 11 years old and has seen 20 years of life.
Most of the pages have fallen out.
Literally, it's in like 2-page segments.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
alright. Eve,
Yes.
out of character and all, how much detail should I go into, or how much is being saved for, like, a later date?
It's completely up to you. It's your character. Like, you can very much disclose as much as you're comfortable with and would like to.
Got it. Just wondering if you had any, like, reveals planned for, like, any
Nuh-uh.
of the stuff that I could be saying. Got it. Okay. Ash kind of, pulls out a massive, like, thick, very heavy-looking roll of paper, from... before that, they, like, take their gloves off, set them on the floor, take their mask off, set them on the floor, and they're kind of, like, perched, like... basically sat cross-legged on the floor with their mask and gloves next to them, and they kind of like pull out this like very thick paper roll, and they start kind of like laying it out around them, essentially.
Yeah.
And yeah, and they go, okay, what do you two know about Tempest?
Oh. I mean. Oh, hold on. Just. Well, theology's not, as I said, not exactly my strong suit, so I only know a few dozen things about him. I know for one that you are very obviously a worshipper with the notable skull mask and such, but that's common knowledge at this point. Just to clarify, out of character, that is very much not common knowledge.
He's being a nerd. Evie's eyes kind of narrow, and
And he pulls out
goes,
this. Lesser deities and notable extraplanar beings of the Shattered Seas. As it just very quickly pages to the T section. No, Tarask, that went extinct, blah blah blah, this, that, the other. Tempest! Yes! Excellent. Here we are. What did you want to know?
Not that I wanted to know anything, just when you mentioned that you were not an expert necessarily, but had historical knowledge, I thought it would be good to have you in this conversation, I suppose.
I see.
They kind of, once again, take a long second to collect themselves. And they say... They look very intently at Evie, and they say, I am still, after all those years, trapped in that shield mirror thing. And they kind of... They're not distressed, they're more like... enthusiastic about it. I am still, after thousands of years, trapped in that shield mirror thing, receiving
will
what I
say-
believe to be...
It wasn't originally a shield when you first got trapped in it. It was, like,
They would have
effectively
seen it after the thing.
converted. Yeah.
Thing, trapped in that thing, whatever it was. I am still receiving what I believe to be signs and direct messages from Tempest.
oh. Wow.
Sorry, I was eating a grape.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yummy.
Yummy.
They pick up one of their sheets and hand it to her and say, I am almost certain that there is something that I should be doing, but... And I was trying to before I got trapped. And they're kind of like... Again, they're not upset, they're just very enthusiastic and almost ecstatic about this. But I lost my progress when I got trapped, and now I don't know where it is. It could be destroyed, it could be gone, it could be scattered. I have been getting signs and symbols since before, and I am so sure that... They sigh, they kind of like look down at their pages, and they like kind of... They're obviously very... they're obviously not doubting, but like they've heard what people have said about this, and they're like, I No. Others have said to me that this is false all the time, deluded, but I have no clue what else this could be. And they then again, they're not upset, they're not lost, they're more ecstatic and reverent of the things that they've been getting.
That's spectacular. I will find your progress. If and she kind of blinks for a moment and she goes, "Was it like a physical notebook or?"
It was more a collection of items. It was a very distinct chest. I I know exactly where it's kept, where I kept it before, but again, I know how things change, especially when you're not looking at them. So they kind of uh, they like in their sigh you can kind of hear thousands and thousands of years of having lived after having seen their entire civilization crumble and the world turn into the ocean essentially. And they go, I just do not know where to start.
Huh.
Well, if it's signs, then there's certainly someone who is more attuned to that sort of thing, but, well, I'm not sure if the Zephyr's exactly the kind of person to necessarily turn to interpret vague signs, as their speech can sometimes be just as arcane. But if that is truly what these are, then this is remarkable. You'll obviously know of this, but Tempest is infamously one of the more quiet deities.
They kind of they like fidget with some of their notes and they're like, notably,
Not much direct
as you may have,
communication.
yeah,
followers.
as you may have assumed, I did live in the city that revered Tempest so greatly that they truly believed that no communication meant complete validation of their goals and aims and their actions, and they're kind of like, they don't lose where they are in their sentence, but like it's very obvious that they just like have very complicated and complex feelings on that specific topic.
Well, we can certainly look into that. Add it to the list, I suppose. Alongside fending off the hollowed wind, foiling whatever monstrous scheme that halfling is concocting, and finding old Nap. And so many others. Right. Is there anything else you wish to discuss?
They look back down at their pages and they look up and they sigh and are like, I feel like my pages would be more use to you. These are just writings and ramblings from all the different things that I've heard, and I feel like they'd be useful in the hands of someone who knows how to look after. They look at the extensive book collection and paper,
Of
I
course.
suppose.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Archibald promptly collects your pages.
Ash picks up
Seldom man.
Ash picks up their gloves and their mask and put them back on and says, thank you, and then quickly leaves and goes back to their room.
Hold on.
They
Just a
stop
moment.
in the doorway.
I'm sorry. I have more than a few questions.
Of course.
And he begins just rapid firing.
Ash answers each of the questions to the best of their ability.
How large were these continents?
Large as you can imagine.
How long would it take to traverse them? Could you walk between them?
Days. Years.
Years. On foot?
You sailed or flew.
Goodness. And tell me, did there used to be such a thing as a high elf?
Yes, there were so many of them. I'm very surprised that you've never
happened to
met one before. I have no idea. They just stopped showing up one day.
All we know is that there are sea elves and low elves and palm elves, and obviously the drow beneath the surface in the Underdeep.
Sorry, I've been a little bit sidetracked by the no mic.
He. Yeah.
What was the last thing?
And obviously, the drow down underneath in the Underdeep.
Ash kind of sighs, not sadly, but like reminiscently, and goes, I never met one, but I hear that they all have quite a lot of stories to tell everyone. They sounded so... they kind of think for a second. So wonderful.
The drow elves.
All species are wonderful in their own way.
Of course.
They kind of, again, look down at their hands and they go, I too used to, well, perhaps not too, but I obviously don't know you very well, but they kind of sigh. I was, let's just say that Tempus's people did not quite have the capacity for much care.
Ah, yes. Of course. From what I've heard, the drow elves, and what I've read, they are much more of a scavenger people, but not much is known about the Underdeep. Most ways in and out have been were sealed and shattering. No?
Again, I wouldn't say much that I knew what was going on around that time.
I see. Such is fair. And kind of the questions just continue on for a while. Soul.
Yeah.
Does Eliza want to do anything?
Oh, trying to think. So currently it is daytime.
Yeah,
Right.
Relatively early morning, and you are
Look.
still up.
Yeah, I think she's definitely gaining. She's becoming very tired, but she really doesn't want to go back to the ship just yet. Probably.
Wait, you're not at the ship. Oh.
No.
Oh, I thought you were.
No.
Ah, I see.
I think. Actually, I got an idea. I think after some time, probably, like I said, she's still feeling the tiredness coming on to her, but she's just like, no. She's trying to fight it. She is going to go outside of the area that everybody was like having fun celebrating, and kind of just walk around her old home area. Definitely trying to take in the sights of everything now, after everything that she and her
Home area
party.
as in, like before the military, or like the garrison.
Azushia itself, the city.
I see.
She's mostly trying to take in everything that has happened and realizing just how much things are going to be completely different now. And I would assume like people are probably not up or maybe up.
Like, you see someone kind of nailing boards to a window of a tavern, a sign on the door saying no revolutionaries in here.
Eliza notices that and just kind of goes, okay. And
He's got
she
a
goes,
very bitter expression on his face.
okay. She fully solidifies herself as like Eliza, but obviously kind of removing like a couple
Scars?
noticeable scars that she used to have.
Yeah.
That way it's maybe a little bit tougher for someone to downright know that that's her.
Yeah.
And she's just going to keep on walking and seeing how people are faring currently.
Like, you do overhear him just muttering, King Fuckage treated us bloody right. run a place. Mate, times were good for bloody business owners. And those pansies are gonna such and such and so and so.
Yeah, she's just like I said, for the most part, she's just kind of shaking her head. And she's gonna remember, like, oh, wait, I don't have my buddy. And she's just gonna summon him right next to her.
Yay.
And I think he's actually a little bit bigger than her now. If I remember, I think that's what happens.
Yeah.
Curious, I wonder if it ever does say, like, how much bigger.
Well, it is
I'm
a
gonna look
medium
that up.
creature and you can ride it, so presumably so.
Yeah, and medium can range. It can range a little bit.
Yeah.
So I like to think that he kind of slightly towers her, just a tiny bit. Obviously, if he stood up, it would be much different.
Yeah. Like,
But she...
not much longer than, like, 5-6 foot.
Yeah. But she's just gonna summon him right next to him. Right next to her, and just kind of walk side by side as they keep exploring more of the area.
You see, someone...
Oh!
Huh?
My computer. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my computer likes to shut down if I don't move the mouse at all, even if I'm talking. E big dumb.
You see, someone taking down a sign of revolutionaries dying free here this night only. On their tavern. Right. They look tired.
I think I'll go up to them and just, noticing that they've taken it down, just go, are you taking that down because you don't support them, or...
Oh, no, I do. Just... it was just last night only. I can't go around giving free meals. Whoa. To half the bloody town.
That's fair.
You
That's
did a fantastic thing. I need to get some shut-eye.
Yes, go do that.
As she just walks into the building and flips the sign to closed.
Eliza, after talking to that individual, just keeps walking some more.
Yeah. You'll occasionally see just like the body of a revolutionary just strewn on the floor, bottle in hand. There's still the very faint smoke rising from the day before last's, the night before last's big explosion that kicked off the whole thing. As you're getting quite close to the garrison.
Nice.
Do you check it out?
Yeah. Let's just go check it out.
You see what used to be effectively your home for an incredibly long time. More or less, you realize, longer than you still have left in your current state. But Windows are broken, doors have been beaten in or boarded up. No, there's chunks of stone missing. Some walls have collapsed. The bodies around it have been cleaned up, however. And you see a very, very old man with a large broom just sweeping up rubble next to it. Ah, it's you!
Yep,
Well,
lived through it.
you did it!
Yeah, we did.
Ah.
Everything's been taken care of.
Absolutely. I played my part. Played it like a fine, well-oiled machine. As he kind of just takes the key out of his pocket and gives it a little twirl. Quite the party you had, huh?
Oh yeah, everybody was having a lot of fun after we did what we did. I think
I could hear the castle from down here.
I think they're still going too.
I swear I heard a roar as well. There's rumors of a dragon.
You could definitely say that.
Oh. Well, glad that's dealt with. And he just continues sweeping the rubble. You know, the revolution did have one condition. Well, I gave them one condition.
Oh?
That I get to keep my job. Yep. Grown quite attached to this old place. And kind of just knocks on the wall a little. A bit of rubble just crumbles down from it. He starts sweeping it up.
Oh.
You can
Definitely
take...
got some cleaning.
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Oh. She just says, well, definitely got some cleaning to do after all this, but it doesn't seem, at least, too horrible to handle.
Yeah, of course. You can take the broom away from the man, but you can't take the man away from the broom.
Saying works for everything.
No, it doesn't. It's a special and unique bond. Janitor and his brooms.
Okay.
Nothing else like it.
Yeah. I'll say after that, Eliza just keeps kind of just moving on.
He kind of just starts whistling as you leave. Or, unless you want to go in.
Probably not, since it's probably, like, crumbled and whatnot.
Well, no, the interior... only the exterior has, like, a fair bit of damage.
Okay.
They very much were holding it as a fort.
Ah.
The revolution. Because, of course,
Got
they occupied it and defended it from the military.
I'll say still. She kind of just keeps keeps on walking.
You look up. Second floor, fourth window from the right.
Oh shit.
Home.
What? Oh.
That's where you were. Your old room.
I kind of, I like to, I think for remembering that was her old room, she just kind of has a little bit of tears in her eyes, but then quickly just wipes them away and just goes, no, 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 no. No time to be sad, it's time to still be happy. Why be sad? Be happy.
Don't worry.
I know that quote.
Be happy.
Don't worry.
Every little thing
Be happy.
is gonna be alright.
Oh my goodness.
Are you good?
Spam
bot?
bot. No, spam bot in
Spam
the
bot.
Twitch chat.
Get the fuck out of here, spam!
I love how like 90%
Die.
of the messages in my Twitch chat by volume are fucking spam bots.
And then the one time that I type in there that just says hi.
Yeah.
Spampton G. Spampton?
Something.
Spampton.
Hey, it's me.
Look at me.
You want to be a big shot?
Looks like you're all alone on a Saturday night. All
I ain't
your
alone,
friends
I got a
abandoned
dragon.
you for the slime. You are?
Dead.
Sales gone down the drain. Drain. Living in a goddamn garbage can!
My goodness.
Spampton, my beloved.
What?
Spamton, G-Spamton from Deltarune.
Love her.
Oh.
What? She's like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Spam.
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 Yeah. No spoilers, please.
Play it.
Huh?
The time is running out to play chapters 1 and 2 before chapters 3 and 4 release on Wednesday. Play that shit. It's free.
Play it.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, though,
Yes.
we should be D&D.
Jingle, jingle,
No,
jingle.
not the cursed Jono.
Jingle, jingle.
Yes, right. back
Jingle,
to
jingle,
dungeons.
jingle, jingle. I do that as I'm looking at JoJo's stuff.
There was someone has the mark. Someone has the Markiplier soundboard.
I don't.
Yeah, I am not doing a good job playing Eevee. I've been so quiet. Oh my goodness, Keith,
There it
I've been
is.
so quiet.
But yes, D&D.
Yes.
D&D.
But yeah,
Entirely professional stream.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I forget. Was it actually directly brought up that Tempest is the god of war?
I think we mentioned it, but just in case my mic cut out,
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
to-
yeah.
note.
Like that has been explicitly mentioned in universe.
Yeah. Which is funny.
I'm
'cause
guessing
Eevee's
Dahlia
god
did
is
not hear it,
protected.
Dahlia was not present. No. I
Mhm.
think maybe might be a good idea to disclose.
Yeah.
I love how Dahlia's just like, I'm surrounded by crazy people.
I'm surrounded by idiots who are willing to sell their souls.
Hey, I got my back.
To sell their souls, abandon us,
I was
worship
giving my big.
war gods and ancient sea creatures and yeah,
I got my soul back after doing a good job.
and
So I ain't a soulless ginger.
I guess cook crystal meth. What's a funny thing for still? But yeah, where?
Yeah. Actually, not a hell yeah.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say this aloud.
Oh my goodness, my computer.
You can't catch me.
I mean, I sold mine for an eclair.
Have the moral backbone. Wow, I can. I can. I can't draw, but I can write.
I can
Commission
draw
me, my good
handwrite.
friend.
Oh my god! Is
Don't
this,
ask
is
me.
this
Don't
where
ask me.
I reveal on stream what I'm writing currently?
Starts with a P. And
Wait.
N.
That would be so fucking funny. That'd be so fucking funny. If Blue Jay. No. That's so fucking funny. If Blue Jay puts in the request for that, and you're like, actually, I'm already halfway done with the chapter.
Okay,
goodness.
listen, it's a standalone fic, but after this, I will be a professional. I will be a professional writer of that content.
Oh, you're stepping on my commission term. /J/lighthearted. Oh God, what the fuck's wrong
I'm
with that?
sorry, I couldn't resist.
You're so right, though.
Shoot me in the back of the head
No,
like a fucking
no.
dog, please.
I'm killing you. Don't you fucking dare say session 10 for real. There's a reason we don't have the VOD/J. There's a reason
Someone please
I lost
fucking
the
put me
VOD.
down. That's why the VOD was lost. I'm gonna fucking choke on my
You
my.
lost the baby. Go find
I-
it.
Okay, I wasn't. I will
only
say.
tortilla chips.
I will say I wasn't gonna actually directly link my fic anywhere. Just be like, hey, I posted something. But I will link it in the general.
No.
of this. I'm joking. If you want it, I can send it to you. It's unfinished, but the day that it is published, you can read it.
Funny.
I will give you keywords.
Funny.
You know, I'm gonna go out for the full transparency and natural curiosity. Feel free to DM me that link.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, moving on from tentacles. Right.
I don't think you want to read that one.
Carrying on with
Yes.
Dongons
Doggins.
and dragons.
Degans.
Um,
Degans. Doggins and Degans.
Oh yeah. What's it called? Dahlia does not know.
Among Us. Sorry, I saw the Among Us in chat and I. We gotta lock in.
Oh god, now I have to actually lock in and finish my fucking fanfiction.
Right.
I hate this one.
Is that Harambe?
Harambe.
You know, today's like the God, today's like the 8-year anniversary?
Are you serious?
Yeah, maybe it's
Today?
It's not 10. Today, yeah.
Today?
Today,
my
yeah.
God.
Oh shit. Wait.
Oh my
I'm-
god.
I'm
For
think it's
real?
10th or 9th. Yes, I'm not bullshitting you. Today really is because without explaining to chat what I do for work, there was a consideration.
Oh
No,
shit.
yeah, it was May
God.
20. Jingle jangle.
Yes.
Jingle jangle, D&D.
Right. Whom has thing they wish to do?
I wish to flirt with Archibald and be cute.
Oh. Well. Okay, so Archibald is kind of leaving the room, having just bombarded Ash with far too many questions. Oh, Jesus Christ. Far too many questions. Ah, goodness me. That was a lot of information.
Yeah, but it's very good that we were able to learn so much about them. I can't imagine the psychological effects of being trapped in somewhere for so long.
Absolutely.
Does Dahlia stumble in with like a glass of water in her hand?
Could do.
What was that? Guys?
Oh,
That-
hello, Dahlia. How are you feeling?
Oh, a little better.
That's good.
Apparently, I can teleport now.
I see. That's very useful.
And I also know the teleportation circle to Pretty Boy's room.
Ah, I see. That's certainly, certainly discovery.
Oh, what a freak of nature.
Freaking. What? What on earth do you mean?
The 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 style, the occult, everything that is his trophies. But whatever. If that is the life he chooses, that is the life he chooses. I suppose I have no say.
Of course, to each their own. Whether you're a Selûnite, a warlock of a fiend, or of a great sea monster, or follower of Tempus, or of
Wait,
your
who?
own Tempus, the god of war.
Who would follow them?
Oh, he's lovely. I'm really getting on with him. Ash. He says, smiling.
You can see that she is barely holding in a scream.
I like to call this session the mess with the Dahlia session.
Oh gosh.
I like to call this session Thicker Than Water, session 35 of the Shattered Seas Siegel campaign.
What a
Yeah.
catchy name. I wonder if it'll catch on.
Do I want to just... Oh. You know what? Did you make me a constitution save?
Me as well? Or me, or...
You, Archibald, whoever's in a 20-foot radius.
I suppose I'll roll as well, considering they're just outside the room.
That is a 17.
A 9.
19.
Okay. All right, and then that is against... Okay, so save DC is 16.
Yep.
Ah.
You might want to get your healing ready. Where are you?
For sure.
Which one was it? Resounding thunder. So that's gonna...
Just the
For anyone...
extremely loud scream again.
Well, hang on. Waves is... There. Let me, grab this.
Good
There you
old
go.
sorcerer.
So I'm gonna roll damage.
4d6! Oh.
Plus, because it's thunder damage, it's
You're weak to thunder damage.
half
Thunder damage!
it's half of her sorcerer level. Let's see, that is 4, 8, 12, Lord. 14 plus 5 is 17, so that is going to be
What?
9 thunder damage for
Blue.
whoever's saved.
Blue. Say that again.
Oh. Because level 9, because it's thunder damage,
No.
you add half.
Blue.
That's
14 plus
what?
5.
Oh, is 19. So Ash takes 19 thunder damage and is deafened. Everyone else takes 10. And she just shrieks.
Good old sorcerer.
She's like, what are you talking about?
Ash is has very loudly fallen to the floor and is kind of like scrabbling at their ears, and unfortunately due to the gloves they are cutting up their ears and the skin around the edge of where their hair
2
meets
points of
their
piercing damage.
their hairline, I assume. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh, never mind, it didn't fall.
She's like, why? What? Oh, sorry. Are you all right?
Ash cannot hear you.
Well, aside from... well, Ash is in a different room. Well, aside from...
And also deafened, I suppose.
Yeah.
major hearing damage. Ow.
Oh, I do apologize. I must learn to keep myself composed, but still, why? Wait,
I suppose that 10
is
thoughts into
that
your
why
own...
they wear the skulls?
Yes. I thought you knew.
She looks sickened because I'm sure by now Ash is probably wearing the king's skull. Would she be wearing the king's skull by now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fucking iconic.
I, uh, I'm, uh, and she just kind of chuckles as she walks out of the room, walks right past Ash, doesn't stop, and just prods to the crow's nest and flies up. It's like in a daze. She casts message to anyone who will listen, or to any of the crew members, be it Phoenix or Sea Jewel or whoever that can hear message for as far out as possible. If any of you have secrets to share, right now is the best time, so please tell me. Doesn't even realize that she did that.
You hear a response. Don't open don't open my door. From Tide.
You can hear all the way from there down.
No, like in reply in the message.
Ah.
Busy.
Oh, he's busy, is he? Huh, I sure do wonder what he's doing. Sure is a mystery. Also, I hope if you all did read the last chapter, I hope you guys realized what the hell they were doing. Gonna make it very obvious.
Actually, I'm looking at this. It looks like it has a 120-foot range, so I'm sure anyone who's within 120 feet probably heard her scream. I'm sure he probably did as well.
The
You also hear another voice reply. Shut up, I'm trying to sleep.
he is the icon. He is the moment.
My beautiful
Who's that pretty boy?
My beautiful fucked up disturbing boy.
Pretty boy.
So it was
can
pretty
send
boy.
message.
Yes.
Evie's
Because like obviously you
Evie's-
can reply in message.
Evie's shaking her head. She looks genuinely. She's like, that was so loud. She just kind of looks at you and she very politely messages back to you directly. We have got to work on your spell management skills.
That's 2 magical mishaps in one day.
for Talia, anyways.
You'd think you were at wild magic school.
Oh my god. Maybe she should be a bard instead.
Or Dahlia kind of goes hard. Not gonna lie.
Oh, maybe she'd have the seduction for it. Based on how many mishaps she's had.
Yeah. But yeah, as everyone's kind of distracted, you're gonna notice Evie starts to make her way towards the wheel.
I don't think Eliza's
Oh!
in shit.
Oh shit!
If we if you forgot it, it wasn't important.
No! Not the Malcolm in the Middle scene. I thought Eliza had walked here by now. My beloved. Get Eliza on this ship. If we can't leave Eliza. Well, we're not leaving. She's just trying to busy herself.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
there's
also
someone-
ignoring sleep deprivation.
Ooh, actually, I have an idea if you'd like. Can she, because we did pick up supplies and stuff, but can she kind of sneak off board for just a moment?
Yeah.
Dahlia
I'm
spots
gonna-
her.
You'll notice that she's walking towards the castle area, presumably to just pick up extra foods and rations from the leftover food to make sure it doesn't go to waste.
Okay.
Yeah, she's definitely not. How do I? It's not that she's hungover. She's just sort of still out of it. Because remind you, she didn't sleep that entire evening. So she's walking towards, like, she's not as. It's not that it's like, you guys can tell, but the average person
She's
couldn't
fidgety.
tell. Yeah, that's a good descriptor. Yeah, she's just.
Dahlia sees it, but she just doesn't do anything. She's still like in disbelief.
But yeah, I would like to run into the castle area. What do I see?
You see kind of the remains of the party, some people kind of sleeping, there's some cleaning up going on. Like, there has very clearly been a massive party here.
She helps out for a moment and tidies up and goes over to the food and just starts packaging some of it.
I take it the non-perishables.
That, and she'll pick up some perishables just because, like, she knows the party will go through them that evening, likely.
Alright,
Yeah,
what do you think
she
you're...
does.
Oh, never mind. You've earned it.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, she does look around for Anita. Atena. Sorry, you said her name wrong one time, and my brain latched onto it forever.
That's not even one of the ones I said.
Yeah. I'm just making up names at this point, I suppose.
Roberta.
Roberta!
I don't know. Sounds like an old name.
Hell yeah, but she looks around for Atena.
If you'll recall, at the very beginning of the session, she
I know she was drunk and talking about
Passed
the
out.
party. Yeah.
in the street.
Oh, my poor baby. She immediately kind of walks over to her and like gently shakes her awake. You gotta get up.
And it just got down. What's going on? By the way, Sol, we can't hear your typing sounds.
Hmm?
By the way, Sol, we can hear your typing sounds.
I know.
Okay. Just
I don't know why my mic can. I have it on Chris.
She waits. She like gently picks her up, like sets her up. You gotta get up. It's morning.
And he went to sleep in the morning.
Come on, you're in the middle of the street.
Let me fucking be. Take me to a bed or something. And she just lolls back down. Leanne, you just completely skipped. Leanne, I cannot hear you. Oh, hold on. I think... Is that my internet as well? I think it is.
What just happened?
There we go.
Your mic cut out wildly.
My
Everyone's
internet...
mic was cutting out horribly.
My internet was terrible. Yeah, I think it might have been a Discord thing.
That was a Discord thing. I was watching the voice chat and everyone's name had a little yellow exclamation mark next to them, and then everything went back to normal.
Discord said, "Whoa."
Yeah.
She picked up a tenna, and I asked if the rebel base was nearby.
Oh.
I just want to carry her to like an area I can like set her down safely in, if that makes sense. Whether that be like the base or hell, even the siege-ul if she wants.
Like the nearest area would be like, I guess. There's like your tavern nearby.
Wonderful. I walk up to the tavern, still kind of cradling her, and I look at the barmaid, and I just ask. I say, "Hey, I'd like to rent a room for her for the remainder of the morning."
Sorry.
You're full?
Yeah.
Completely understandable, I suppose. And she turns around, and for just a moment, the like, you know, like how like she still has her jacket. I would imagine the barmaid could see like some of the fire damage on the like the burn end of the jacket as she turns around and exits out the door, still cradling this young kid. Well, not kid, you know what I mean, young adult. And she carries her towards the actual like rebel base area, and I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah. It opens up.
I search around for like a couch or something to set her on.
You kind of go up to a chair and lay her down.
Okay. I grab a blanket from the back of the chair and I just kind of spread it over her.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you need anything, please always feel free to write. I know it's hard to get letters on the sea, but
I can just get Alice sending.
she nods.
He knows the spell, I think.
Wonderful. Yeah, I make sure she's all cozy and safe and stuff, and then I head back.
Okay. No, right. You're back. Hello.
Oh, I just need to get some extra food and make sure it didn't go to waste or anything.
Of course. Of course. By the way, has Eliza returned yet?
I will say they're getting close. Close to like where the castle and everything is.
Where the castle is.
Well, where
Or, like, the
everything
docks.
is.
But the docks are pretty much as far from the castle as you can get.
Or wherever. Just somewhere.
Because I'm kind of thinking of wrapping up the session.
Okay. What am I doing? Oh.
Right. Because you were just doing the wandering around town thing.
Yep. I guess in a way should be heading back to where everybody was
Yeah.
celebrating.
So the castle, I suppose.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I was meaning heading back as into the ships, but... Yeah. So you would want to go back to where everyone was celebrating?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. You are greeted by a similarly very tired-looking Val. Hi. Hi there.
Hi. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, enjoy your walk?
Yeah. It was nice.
That's good. That's very good.
Do you want some help back to the ships?
We can make it together.
Okay.
It should be fine to get back.
Okay. I trust you.
Let's go.
Okay. I'll definitely say if Val is just like a little wobbly, Eliza's helping her. Just like making sure she does not fall.
Just like, because post the like, what's it called? The drunkification. She didn't really have much. This is just tiredness mostly.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Back to the ship.
The ships are sailing.
You make your way back.
Whee.
She'll head back to her quarters on the Phoenix.
Okay. After she makes sure that she gets there, she heads back over to the Sea Jewel.
Okay.
And
Nice.
kind of isn't sure if she wants to go to her bed still. It's like, do I want to? No.
Dolly is kind of calmed down a little bit, sees her, kind of floats down. Oh,
I'm sorry,
How does it
Zerulani
feel?
has ruined the phrase floats down for me.
no. So, how does it feel to leave again, but under different circumstances?
Mm, I hate this feeling of tiredness. It aches in my head.
Then should probably go and rest.
You'll
Mm,
have to sleep.
mm, and
There.
If you... I am obviously not well versed on it, but I think it's relatively simple as just putting your head down onto the pillows, lying down and getting under the cover, closing your eyes and letting your thoughts drift. I'm not sure.
Normally, I find that the lower of the ship, the water against it, and Wake's light snoring helps me to fall asleep. But
Archibald mutters to himself, light.
well, I guess I should
Well-
try to figure this sleeping out. I can definitely feel it.
really, it's just a matter of closing your eyes and letting yourself relax. Much like meditation, but not quite aware of what is going on. A much deeper state of relaxation.
Hmm. With that, Eliza just wobbly makes over to her room and just face first into the bed.
You fall asleep very quickly.
As soon as it makes contact, gone.
Boom. And it feels incredible. It's very much... It's nothing like trancing. Trancing very much refreshes and revitalizes the spirit, but this, you realize why Nap loves it so much.
Hell yeah.
Right. Anything else anyone wish to do?
I just keep yawning.
Fair enough. Take it the party, plans on setting off after this.
I think so.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Dahlia does go back to her and Wake's room and crashes beside Wake.
Aw.
Before the party heads out, Evie takes like one last look towards everything.
Yeah. You take a very good look. And just let it wash over you. Let it tide wash over you.
Oh boy.
Oh, right. Before you leave, Helos leaves the Phoenix
Thought they were just gonna get an extra member for free.
Kind of just thanks, Tide, and heads off. Very
Good for them. Chipper?
Pardon?
I said very chipper.
Well, very kind of just needing some rest. And I'll end the session there.
Woo!
That was I think I've never been part of a better session.
What? Not last night? No, last night. Why am I like this with yesterday being the previous session? What the fuck?
You've got Deltarune tomorrow on the brain.
No, but I'm always like this. Like, it's always, oh, yesterday when I mean last week or last session.
It's almost like you have to accommodate for the fact that you live in a different time zone than the majority of your friends.
No, it's almost like I've always done this no matter what. Like with school on a Monday, yesterday is Friday.
Mm.
Good session, though.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Goodbye, Stree.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Bye, Screen.
Sorry about the big bit that you won't hear.